guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be ranking every song on Taylor Swift's 6th album, Reputation. So if you enjoy the video, please give it a like and subscribe so you can keep up with this series. So if you still somehow do not know how this works, we go from the last placement of song on the album, and there's 15 songs on this album. So we go from that placement to the first placement. So let's just get into it. And song of the day is going to be, wow, I'm really good at that, is going to be Delicate by Taylor Swift. Okay, so without further ado, this is my ranking of Reputation. My number 15 pick is Dress. This is the one I don't find myself listening to that much, basically. And that's why it's here. I know that's a reason that I've been saying a lot recently, but I think that honestly is what I would deem my reason for this placement. Number 14 is Look What You Made Me Do. And I told you were gonna get mad at this video. This is probably one of my least favorite Taylor Swift songs. Just because when I first heard it, I was like, this is not her. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't like this album, because I do like this album. But it just made me miss the old Taylor Swift too much, even though I think this was a great album and it was very experimental, and that's amazing. Because we all know how much I love experimental albums, like how Panic at the Disco decides to switch every single purpose of every single album. Number 13 is Endgame. Now, I think that all of the songs that she released as singles were extremely catchy. It's just, I kept thinking to myself, I'm sorry about the cars, but I just kept thinking that this isn't Taylor Swift when I was listening to this. Though I do like Endgame, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just one of those things that I decided, like, hey, that's not Taylor Swift. So, number 12 is Ready For It. Now, I like this song, and I think it's extremely catchy, and it honestly, I kind of do listen to it more, and that's why, I'm confused at my ranking, that I made, like, 2 months ago, but Ready For It is just, I like it, and there's nothing wrong with that, it's just, I don't think that it almost, I don't want to say deserves to be, but I just don't think that I would personally rank it higher, you know? Okay, number 11 is I Did Something Bad. Now, I like this song, and I think it's extremely catchy. I know I'm using that a lot, but this song is so catchy, and that's why it's above all these other things, so I want you to remember that. And that's my reason. So, number 10 is Delicate, aka our song of the day. Now, I think that this song is great, and I do actually listen to it all the time, but I truthfully just liked some songs better. So, number 9 is Call It What You Want. I think the majority of the songs on this album are so underrated, and they're great. So that's why we just need to listen to them more, such as this one. It's extremely underrated and deserves a chance, so please go listen to it, along with all the other songs that I told you to listen to during this series, so just do that. So anyway, number 8 is Don't Blame Me. I like this song. There's actually nothing wrong with any of these songs, so I'm gonna say that, before I keep saying that. So, Don't Blame Me, I think is extremely underrated, and please go listen to it. But I like songs better. So, number 7 is This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. Now, this one is so catchy, but This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, I think, is actually very interesting. In my opinion, it's really interesting because honestly, the chorus is unlike anything I've ever heard. Like, this is why we can't have nice things. I like it a lot. Anyway, number 6 is King of My Heart. Also, I'm gonna check how much time I have. It's been 5 minutes. Cool. Okay. So, number 6 is King of My Heart. So, now this is another one I think is truthfully extremely underrated, and that's why it's here. But I just don't think I would personally place it. I love being able to talk. In the top 5 on this album. So anyway, now we have number 5, which is Dancing with Our Hands Tied. Now, this is another one of the songs that I think the chorus is really cool. Like the, 'cause we were dancing with our hands tied. I think that's how it goes, if I'm correct. But I really enjoy it, and that's why it's here. Anyway, now we have number 4, which is So It Goes. This one is so catchy and so underrated. And I love it just absolutely so much. Love it just the absolute most, and that's why it's in our top 5. But not enough to make it to the top 3. And now we're in our top 3. So number 3 is Getaway Car. Getaway Car and our top 3, all of the top 3 picks are just, I would say, some of the most underrated Taylor Swift songs in the entire world. Did I forget to turn on my light? Wow. That's why this video is so dark, but anyway. But basically, just Getaway Car, I think, is one of those songs that should be listened to by anyone, even if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, just because it's just that good. I just love it so much. Driving in a getaway car. I like it a lot. Now, number 2 is Gorgeous. This is one of the songs that I listened to when I was just trying to listen to more Taylor Swift music, and I just fell in love with it. It was so good, and even though it's not like one of her more well-written songs, it's so catchy. Like the "You're so gorgeous, I can't say anything to your face, 'cause look at your face." I love that. And I'm so nervous. I love it so much. But before we do our number 1 pick, which if you're a huge Taylor Swift fan like I am, then you already would know what the number 1 pick is, but please subscribe, that's all I'm asking. And like the video, because this is what a good YouTuber would say. So now we have our number 1 pick, which is New Year's Day. I can't say it enough, I love Taylor Swift ballads, and it's just, this is such a song that she would do, and it reminded me of old Taylor Swift, and that's why it's here. It reminded me of like stuff off of Speak Now and stuff like that, where she did like a lot of ballads like on Speak Now, and it just like was a little bit less country, and that's why. And I like that. But this song, I think the writing's amazing, and it's just so good and extremely underrated, and I would just love for you to listen to it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll come back tomorrow for my ranking of Lover, and then come back on, what day is it, Wednesday? So then you come back on Friday for my least favorite Taylor Swift songs, which, let me check for a second. You may be a little bit angry with my picks. And, then come back on Saturday, which is when I usually upload for my favorite Taylor Swift songs. Yes, I read off of the notebook because I'm professional. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.